serene and solemn Lenten Tuesday evening to all. Denise Osorio here, homegrown and pleased to bring you PTV News Now. Tops on our stories at this hour. The Department of Migrant Workers has reached out to the bereaved family and kin of the 2 slain Filipino migrant workers who lost their lives in the 7.7 magnitude killer quake that hit Myanmar and close neighbors on March 28. Migrant workers' big boss Hans Leo Kakdak paid the bereaved families and their relatives and friends a visit of late to extend the president and his entire government's deep sympathies and financial support. He told the grieving families the government is working hard to have the remains of the 2 deceased shipped back to the country post-haste. Besides financial or monetary assistance, post-arrival support has also been assured once the shipping and handling of the remains are complete or finished. For migrant Filipino quake survivors in Myanmar, the government also promised them financial or monetary aid by way of the department's Action Fund. As of press time, the official casualty count in Myanmar has climbed to 3,645, along with more than 5,000 injured and 148 still missing or unaccounted for up to now. Personal remittances hit $3.02 billion in February thanks to increased payouts from land-based and sea-based Filipino migrant workers, up 2.6% from the same period last year. Likewise, cumulative remittances also went up by 2.7% from $6.1 billion reached in January to February 24 to $6.27 billion in February this year. U.S. President Donald Trump has made himself unmistakably clear. He will roll back or deep six all his predecessors' programs on green and sustainable energy and EV manufacturing, so he could revive or resurrect the fossil fuel industry and drill, baby, drill. At the recent 2025 Chicago Auto Show, the latest electric vehicle offerings that made their debut probably had took front and center for their swan song. VOA's Kane Faribault has more.
It sounds like an engine, and it might feel like an engine. But what propels the new Dodge Charger isn't an internal combustion engine at all. It's a fully electric vehicle, or EV. And while the sounds and smell of tires burning rubber are real, the hallmarks of a throaty exhaust are artificial.
I think you will forget that it's an EV.
Ryan Negoti is vice president for interior design at Stellantis, which owns the Dodge brand. The Charger has long been an icon of the gasoline-powered American muscle car era. Negoti says turning it into an EV, with certain models exceeding $60,000, was a leap of faith for Dodge.
We know that that's where, the country's heading, and it takes time.
A tax credit of up to $7,500, part of the Biden administration's 2022 Inflation Reduction Act, helped make pricey EVs manufactured in America more affordable. President Donald Trump has signaled plans to end the credit. Negoti says those incentives weren't a major factor in the Charger's EV development.
You're getting a different customer coming to this vehicle, right? That's not their first and foremost thought.
Even so, incentives helped fuel an EV buying surge last year in the U.S., Cox Automotive reports, with about 1.3 million new vehicles sold, a 7.3% increase over sales in 2023.
Toyota has 19 electrified vehicles, so that includes hybrids, plug-in hybrids, fuel cell EV, and electric vehicles.
Matt Troyer is a product specialist with Japanese automaker Toyota.
Almost 30% of what we sell is now some kind of electrified vehicle,
none of which qualify for the current federal EV tax credit. Toyota's only fully electric vehicle in North America, the BZ4X, also doesn't qualify because it's manufactured outside the United States. In December, Toyota announced it was cutting the price of its BZ4X by up to $6,000.
We're seeing that electric vehicles are getting cheaper.
Megalak Chora is the electric vehicle officer for the state of Illinois, which is continuing a $4,000 state rebate for purchasing a fully electric vehicle. She joined Melissa Washington, a senior vice president at energy supplier ComEd, at an auto show news conference.
We have $100 million in rebates that are being made available in 2025 for customers to adopt EVs. And that's going to be for all customers, our residential customers, our commercial customers, and public sector customers.
While uncertainty surrounds the future of federal incentives to buy EVs, Troyer says customers tell him they're more focused on the other benefits of EV ownership.
Less expensive to drive it, to maintain it too, and they love doing good things for the environment.
Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Chicago.
At this moment, let's turn to my colleague in PTV's Baguio City studios for what's brewing of late in the Cordilleras. Audrey?
Naimbag Arabi, tunggal Holy Week mapili dagiti lucky summer visitor iti Baguio City kan Benguet. Dagiti flagship project ti Baguio Correspondent and Broadcasters Club kasuporta iti panangitaluday iti turismo ti syudad. Ito ang first-time visitor iti Baguio City ti mapili kan maipaayan iti red carpet treatment bayat iti all expense paid a panagpasyarda. Pasyaran dagiti lucky summer visitor dagiti pagpasyaran iti Baguio City kan Benguet. Baro a destinasyon itaatawan ket ti panagpasyarda iti Atok Benguet.
Siyempre dapat first time nilang umakyat ng Baguio City. Yun yung pinaka-first na criteria natin. Second, dapat willing silang sumunod yung ating tour schedule kasi meron tayong nakaset na tour schedule para sa kanila, which is yun lang naman yung parang kapalit ng red carpet treatment natin na ibibigay natin sa kanila.
Iti sa bali pay adamag agpalpalagip ti Commission on Elections Baguio iti sana pa nagkampanya dagiti kandidato kabayatan ti Monday, Thursday kan Good Friday. Maitunos da iti resolusyon ti komisyon at mangipawpawil iti anyaman nakita ti panagkampanya wenno partisan political activity kabayatan ti obserbasyon. Mabalindaman niya agkampanya intun Black Saturday kan Easter Sunday. Sigun iti Comelec posible ang mamulta, maibalod kan madisqualify dagiti kandidato nga aglabsing maitunos iti Omnibus Election Code. No adama ti may reklamo impanamnama ti opisina ti panagimbestigarda kadagitoy.
Warning! Thursday at Friday lamang po, no? Ang bawal mangampanya. So kung pwede, i-observe natin, sundin natin. Pagpahinga muna tayo sa Monday, Thursday at Good Friday para pagdating ng Black Saturday, sige, nakapag-recharge na po tayo, continue with your campaign caucus.
Dagiti damdamag manipod iti PTV Cordillera, siya ni Audrey Villana, Naimbag Arabi.
Many thanks, Audrey. And so we've come to the end of the show. Join us on you tomorrow night for evening news breakers. And never forget to always stay connected by keeping it right here. Denise Osorio here, wishing you all much cooler and restful night ahead. And thank you for watching PTV News Now.